To see all rejections, reversals and corrections separately to the other imported movements, select the Rejections and Corrections special filter from the drop-down list. The records we see here are those which have been actioned by our trading partners. If we have created any rejections or corrections during the period of time covered by this invoice, 2IC Pallets will have identified them during the import data process and they will already be reconciled to the bill. Rejection, reversal and correction docket numbers are generated by the supplier at the time of processing the amendment. They are linked to an original movement in the invoice file that we import into 2IC Pallets. We can see the original dockets to which they are linked here, in the notes of the imported movements, and also in the existing movements if we filter on docket number. Starting at the top, we can see that this first record is a rejection of a previously invoiced transfer off movement. By rejecting our transfer, the trading partner has effectively put the 138 pallets back onto our account because they do not believe the physical movement of equipment actually occurred. At this point, we need to decide whether we agree with the rejection of our original movement or not. If we do, we can simply accept the rejection into the data file by clicking Accept at the bottom of the screen. This will reconcile the transaction to the bill. If we don't agree with the rejection, however, and we have the evidence to support our belief, we can create an email request within 2IC Pallets to the trading partner to have the original transfer off movement reinstated. Reinstatement authorization requests are automatically generated when a rejection movement is rejected. Selecting the Originally Reversed, Now Reinstated note will request that the transfer is reinstated with the same details as the original movement. The pop-up message on the screen now is reminding us that our trading partner's authorization is required in order to reinstate the rejected movement, as they are the financial loser in this situation. Here we can attach POD and personalize the text of the email if we like. Note how the rejection movement has been copied into the existing movements, linked to the original normal movement, and reconciled to the bill. We can also see that a reinstatement record has been created and linked to the rejection. For tracking purposes, 2IC Pallets temporarily assigns the reinstated movement the same docket number as the rejection movement. When our trading partner authorises the reinstatement, a brand new docket number will be generated by the supplier. When the reinstatement appears on an invoice, 2IC Pallets will automatically update the docket number and reconcile the transaction to the bill during the import data process. The next record is a reversal of an original transfer highlighted in the existing movements below. A reversal negates an original movement as it contains the opposite detail. In this example, the 119 pallets originally transferred off of our account to Jeff Lawson Logistics have been transferred back on. For every reversal, though, there is a correction, and in this case, our trading partner has corrected the quantity to 107. The notes assigned to both the reversal and the correction also point this out. For the purpose of this video, let's assume a check of our other records indicates the trading partner was right to correct the quantity down. In order to accept the correction, we first need to accept the reversal. See how both the reversal and the correction have now been reconciled to the bill and are linked to the original movement. This final rejection does not have a corresponding existing movement. This is because it is a rejection of an imported movement that was processed to our account by the trading partner in error. The notes against the rejection tell us this, but so does the fact that we have not keyed this transaction into 2IC previously. In this case, the original normal movement and its corresponding rejection movement simply cancel each other out, and we can accept them into the existing movements to reconcile them against the bill. Note that the normal movement must be accepted before the rejection, as this pop-up message explains. When all rejections and corrections are cleared out, we can return to the full list of exceptions by selecting All Imported Movements from the drop-down list.